Guys, how are you today? Welcome to another day 3 in the 28-day challenge, intentional parenting for busy moms. Because, like I've said, we are all busy. We are all in the throes of deep busyness. So, day 3. Today, we're going to talk about what are your dreams for your kids. Okay, what are your dreams for your kids? And so on day 1, we talked about what kind of mom do you want to be. On day 2, we talked about what is holding you back. And if you have not watched those videos, I encourage you to join my group, Survival Mode to Successful Mompreneurs of Little Kids Creating Momentum, because you can find all of the videos, all of the posts, including the posts that you can't find anywhere else, in the guide section of my group. And I would love to have you in there because I'm having a giveaway at the end of this 28-day challenge. And the giveaway is going to be if you comment on every post in the challenge, the videos and the written posts, if you comment on every single post, you will be entered in a giveaway at the end of the month to win a free one-on-one coaching call with me so I can help you to achieve all of your goals and to make a strategic plan to get there. But today, we're going to talk about what are your dreams for your kids, okay? So let me be clear about what I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about, oh, my dream is for my daughter to grow up and be a doctor, or my dream is for my son to grow up and be the first person in the family to go to college, or my dream is for my daughter, whatever kid I have, to be a lawyer or an astronaut or president or whatever. I don't feel like it's right for us to have those dreams for our kids because they know in their hearts what they're going to be. And they may not know it right now, but it's our job to nurture those things. What they want to be right now, when they're kids, they may want to be a YouTuber. I have students at school who just all they talk about is being a YouTuber. Or they may want to be a singer or a veterinarian. And you may be thinking to yourself, what? But it's our job to encourage them, to nurture them, tell them, yes, you can do it, because we give them the confidence to do that. We're teaching them how to make their own decisions. We're respecting their autonomy. And when they finally settle on that thing, they haven't been told no their whole lives. When they finally figured out, oh, this is the thing, they're going to have the confidence to go for that thing because we've supported them on every other little thing. But if they've been told, no, you can't do that, no, you can't do that, no, you can't do that your whole life, what kind of confidence does that build? So I just wanted to say that that's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about dreams that really are just us inflating our ego as parents. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about what kind of qualities are you hoping to instill in your kids? What kind of adult do you want your kid to be when they're grown? For example, if you want your kids to be honest, I think all of us should want that. If you want your kids to be hard workers, those are just important things that it's our job to instill in our kids. And you know what? The point of this video, that if you don't take away anything else from this video, what I want you to take away is that failing to plan is planning to fail. And that our homes and our home life that we're creating for our kids, it is a life work. It is not something little. It is a life work. It's like planting. It's like all the meticulous work that goes into planting and nurturing a garden to get it to grow. You don't reap that harvest until later. But all that work that goes in day after day after day, when you don't see any results, is what you're going to get in the end. Okay? And, it takes planning. It takes work. It takes effort. And so does raising good kids. And I can say that because I'm in it with you. My kids are not grown yet, but this is what I'm doing. And I'm right there in the trenches with you. And we can create a home in which our kids can flourish, in which our kids and we as moms can thrive. But I think that we have to have that end goal in mind in order for us to know what target we're aiming at. So, we already talked about some of the common character traits that we want to instill in our kids: honesty, hard work, intellectual capacity, whatever virtues that are important to us, giving them a strong spiritual foundation. Those are all things that are very important. But, there may be other things that are particularly important to you that you need to keep in your mind, that are worth writing down. such as for me, it's important. I love to read. I've always got a book. I love reading, and I want to instill a love of reading into my children. So it's important to me that I read to my kids and that my kids see me reading, that I'm introducing them to good quality children's books every day. So we read together a lot. And like I said, it's important that we make memories going on adventures. I'd already talked about that on another day of the challenge. It's important to me because my kids are part Hispanic. Their father, my husband, is Hispanic and speaks Spanish. It's important for me to instill that culture in my children, that they know how to speak Spanish, that they are proud of their Hispanic heritage. That's something that's very important to me. Maybe it's important to you, even if you don't have that heritage. Maybe it's important for you that your kids, while they're little, learn a language, while it's still fun and easy to learn a language before they get a lot bigger. And it's hard work to learn a language. Maybe that's something that's important to you. If you don't plan that, if you don't have that written down and you don't plan that into your day, into the time that you spend with your kids, when is it going to happen? And that is what it means to be an intentional mom. That is what it means to be an intentional parent, even when we're busy. Is where are our priorities? Okay. And that's something that I already talked about in the challenge on another day. But I just encourage you, if you're not a member of my group where I'm hosting this challenge, Survival Mode is Successful Mompreneurs of Little Kids Creating Momentum, I would love to have you in my group. We are having some amazing getaways, and they're giveaways. And we also have live trainings in there throughout the month, and there's just a lot of good things going on in there. So head on over to my group and join, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.